Yo, what is up, guys? It is Chris the Casual. I kind of figured out what I want to do on my channel here. I want to make my channel about Christianity, gaming, and also reading. You know? So, we're going to combine all three of these niches together into one on the channel here. But this video is a very important video. I want to talk about my generation as I'm 28 years old. And I see my generation just becoming worse and worse. And also the generation after me, like Gen Z and the next generation that's going to be running the world eventually. And why it's just sad to see the things that are happening. But first, let's make a nice cup of cold brew to get this going in a cozy kind of a way. Now that we have our nice cup of cold brew, look around. Seriously, look around. I'm 28 years old, and every day at my job, I see kids, teenagers, and even young adults running around with absolutely no respect for themselves, no respect for other people, and no respect for the world around them. They're destroying property, they're cursing at strangers, they're filming everything for attention. They're dressing and acting in ways that scream, "Look at me," but deep down seem to be asking, does anyone care about me? And honestly, it breaks my heart because I don't think these young people are the real problem. I think they're the symptom of a much bigger problem. Some people are going to get mad at what I'm about to say, but somebody needs to say it. Well, my script closed out on me there. It's kind of weird. But somebody needs to say it, is where I left off. I do have it all wrote down of what I'm going to say, so. A generation doesn't raise itself. Children don't magically wake up one day without values. Parents matter. Families matter. Morals matter. And when those things disappear, society pays the price. For decades, America has seen declines in church attendance, community involvement, and traditional family structures. Many young people today are growing up without strong role models, without consistent guidance, and without a moral foundation that teaches responsibility, accountability, and self-respect. And we're seeing the results, not just in schools, not just online, but everywhere. Now let me be clear, I'm not saying every Christian is a good person. I'm not saying every non-Christian is a bad person. But what I am saying is this: when you remove Jesus from a culture, don't be surprised that the culture starts losing its sense of purpose. Jesus taught people to love their neighbor, to forgive, to serve, to be humble, to honor others, to sacrifice for something bigger than themselves. Those values built strong families. Strong families built strong communities. And strong communities built strong nations. Too many young people know more about influencers than they know about God. And this is a problem because those same people that know more about influencers than they know about God, they'll go to their concerts and be doing this, praise signs and all that to a person that really only cares about your money. In all reality, that's all they want from you. They just want your money, and you're giving it to them, and then you're praising them like they are a god. It's a problem. They know more about TikTok trends than timeless wisdom, more about going viral than becoming honorable, and that's a tragedy. Whether people like it or not, faith played a major role in American history. Many early communities were heavily built influenced by Christian beliefs and biblical principle. Ideas like charity, personal responsibility, honesty, human dignity, and caring for your neighbor became deeply rooted in American culture. The strongest generation didn't become strong because life was easy. They became strong because they were taught discipline. They were taught sacrifice. They were taught that respect wasn't optional. A man respected women. Women respected themselves. Children respected their parents. Now children do not respect their parents, and I think a major problem in that, this is probably going to hurt a lot of parents' feelings, but gentle parenting does not work. Sometimes you need to learn how to be stern and have your no mean no. You can't just give in all the time to your kid, because then that means the kid is your parent. You're not theirs. Neighbors respected each other. Was America perfect? Absolutely not. But there were values that held communities together. Today, those values are disappearing. The thing that bothers me the most isn't the behavior. It's what the behavior reveals. Because when someone truly respects themselves, they don't destroy things. They don't constantly seek attention. They don't treat everyone around them like garbage. Self-respect changes everything. And sadly, self-respect seems harder and harder to find. We're raising people who know their followers count, but don't know their own worth. People who crave validation, but have never learned character. People who have a voice, but have never been taught wisdom. This isn't a message of hate. This isn't me attacking people, because I believe they're worth fighting for. I believe this generation can be great, but greatness requires truth. It requires accountability. If parents who parent, it requires parents who parent. It requires communities that care. And yes, I believe it requires turning back toward God. Because when people know who they are in Christ, they stop looking for their identity in everything else. Maybe I'm old-fashioned. Maybe I'm just a 28-year-old guy watching the world change, but I refuse to believe that disrespect is normal. I refuse to believe that chaos is progress. I refuse to believe that the next generation is hopeless, because I consider myself to be hopeless. The answer isn't giving up on them. The answer isn't leading them, teaching them, loving them. The answer is leading them, teaching them, loving them, holding them accountable, and showing them that real strength isn't found in rebellion. It's found in character. It's found in responsibility. It's found in faith. And maybe, just maybe, it's time we start teaching those things again. God bless you all. Because in the end of the day, I thought that I was lost. I thought that I was hopeless, and my life was going down a very dark road. But I found a wonderful fiance who just would not give up on me, and I'm so thankful for that. But yeah, with that being said, that's it for this video today. I'll see you guys in the next one tomorrow. Like always, God bless, and have a good one.